Oh,
Real quick,
wait,
could you?
we're live.
I
Text
talk
me
about
whatever you
that
want to
later.
say. Sorry, we're already live. Unless you want me to kill the stream.
Nah, I
All
could talk
right.
about.
That was the roughest start ever, but whatever. We are live back again with Real News Quarantine, and I finally figured out how to access the Penn State campus in the Penn State Minecraft server. So we're gonna dive into that right now. Let's see. Let's go back to my university. Oh my god, it's been a long time. Do you have the stream up?
Yep.
All right. Oh, here we are. Yo.
Oh shit! 95,000 deaths. Here we go.
What was that? You keeping track of the high score?
Well, it says it on the left.
Yeah, I know. Yo, look, dude. This is fucking East Halls.
Or is it just like shit in there? Hold on, that's lit. Jesus, man, that takes a long time to load, dude. You need to get your fucking computer fixed.
No, it's on delay.
Oh,
That's the way YouTube streaming always works. It's very delayed. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's the Commons building. Holy shit.
dude, I'm surprised. Like, I'd be concerned with people building a fucking Minecraft server in here. They got a Penn State. You get some like dumb student to go and do like bring like a first person
I
shooter
was
into
gonna
like
say.
Minecraft.
I was just thinking the
And
same
just
thing.
fucking,
Somebody's gonna make this like a fucking. They're gonna come in with a gun and start shooting up the dorms.
oh my god. You'll like see next year fucking alerts.
Yeah, yeah. You got one of those text alerts.
And be like, warning, there was an unknown incident and unknown location and
Active
that's
shooter.
so fucking vague. It's like, okay.
Oh my god! Look, they even did the insides. Holy shit!
You should go and find the fucking showers
Let's go in.
and then put like a sign that says Jerry was here. Can you like do they have like little characters in there?
Little characters.
Like like little kid Minecraft people.
I think you could make one. I think.
Make like a fucking creeper in there and then have like a bunch of little like kid Minecraft characters running around the fucking shower. While there is like a fucking other Minecraft dude just like staring at a wall. Just ignoring it.
That's Joe Paterno.
That'd be so fucking spicy. Holy shit.
Yo, what's
The
this?
fucking Pokemon arena over there with the fucking looks like the base of basketball fields with the fucking Pokemon arena.
No, that's the new basketball courts they put in at East Halls. Up here, I think is one of the. What is that? I think somebody did the creamery, so we can find your old place of employment.
I don't think that is that. I don't think that's the creamery.
No, I
Right
know
there.
this isn't, but I'm saying they did make it. This is
Oh
one of
wow.
those other buildings. I don't know which one this is. I know they started building Thomas, but oh yeah, I know which building this is. Yeah, it's that one. It's across East Halls. Come on, why can't I fly faster? I've never been in creative mode before. This is all new to me. Oh, there's that fucking toll booth before you get in.
Oh, I hate that.
I think it's so stupid. What does it say on here? Fuck you, lol. Okay.
They build the football stadium.
Somebody did that in another server, and I think they're trying to get that imported into here. Yo, look at
Fucking
this.
building. Oh god. Yeah, it's fucking Gestapo stop.
Yo, I think is this South Halls?
Fuck you all. Yep, that's how I fucking feel about those toll booths. Oh, this is like, yeah, more people should be like, do they have one official server where they're like six of
This is the official one. This is Simmons, I think. Or is this... Yeah, this is Simmons. That's where I used to live my sophomore year. They've done a good job so far. I don't know why East Halls and Simmons are like right next to each other. Oh, dude, there's somebody in here. Yo, hey, buddy. Yep, we actually finally found Penn State. Alright, okay, was this where I just was? We need to find the shower. Oh, this is Pollock. Oh my god, this is Pollock. Yeah,
Long Commons.
yeah, it's fucking Pollock. Let's see if the food stuff's in there. All you can eat. Oh, it's not in here. Okay, so if this is Pollock, then that means South is over here. Oh, somebody wrote something. What is this? Lock Myth? What the fuck?
Loch Myth. I'm like a Loch Ness monster.
Remember the Blackness monster?
I don't know if that's a appropriate story for YouTube. You get fucking double demonetized if you have that Corona shit on.
Yeah, I know. That's why I kept it vague. Future site Beaver Hall. What's this pyramid? The fuck is that? Okay, what is this? What is it? Oh, this is. Oh, they started building the downtown. Oh shit. Happy Buns, we are downstairs. Oh, this is the place where I think you lost your backpack.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Yeah,
they made McClanahan's.
Oh, why do people love that place so much? I don't think the first time I went there, like
It's a shithole.
Yeah, it's expensive as shit.
It is. I guess this is the Star Babies right there. Oh my god, this is so cool. In a perfect world where shortledge is flat. This is funny. Whoever's doing this is doing an amazing job. Oh shit, did they make like a painting right here with the bricks? What is this? Some meta shit.
Oof. I mean, I need to be right back. I gotta go and do the dookie.
Oh, okay. You don't want to bring us in there with you?
Nah, we don't want to have a fucking vlog in the shitter.
That's okay. I'll be a talking head for the next few minutes. Yeah, it's pretty cool. God, they have a lot of work to do still. How can I help them? Like, is there a way I can like do shit? Alright, let's keep scrolling along here. Penn State. Maybe I can graduate in here. If they could build the fucking like Bryce Jordan Center, then we can all graduate here. What does this say? College Pew. Oh yeah, Pew Street and then College. What's with the fucking pyramids? Why doesn't the whole world just like load? So I can like see. Oh, sounds like Alex having some fun over there. This is where we enter. Whoa, I'm under the world. Woo. Yo, is this Thomas? Is this the Thomas building? Oh no, is that the other building by East Halls? That's what this. Yo, look at this shit. Yo, that's lit. This is supposed to be like Thomas, I think. Yeah, this is supposed to be like Thomas. This is where we had the Don Jr. event for Turning Point when I was secretary doing all the work. Well, it's not fair. The VP did a lot of work too. That's pretty cool. Doesn't look like Thomas. Thomas doesn't have that fucking thing. What is that? Unless that's some other building. We should share this on the Twitter sphere. pretty impressive what people can do in Minecraft, I have to say. They're gonna eventually build just the whole world in here, 1-to-1 scale. Might be a bit freaky though. But with the coronavirus, let's see what's been going on with that. More deaths, sadly. But Bernie dropped out of the race finally. He realized that he didn't have a chance in hell and finally dropped out. I think Kamala Harris is definitely going to be Joe Biden's running mate, and she's going to be the intended president, really. It's not really going to... The people are going to be voting for the VP, not Biden. Or at least that's what the DNC is going to want. Oh, I think somebody's returned. Maybe he hasn't. Building Penn State in Minecraft. Let's see if people give a shit. Oh, man. Trump burial pits. What the fuck are people saying on Twitter? I guess gotta hijack those hashtags. One Direction 2020. Yo, let's get on that hashtag. Get on that trend. Let's get God played social media games. What you gotta do. One Direction 2020. Tweet has been sent. Alright, let's continue flying around Penn State. Yo, this is like the courtyard. Yo, this is Thomas. Yo, that is definitely Thomas. Yeah, because this is the courtyard. Yeah, okay, I know exactly where we are. Yeah, it's the courtyard, Thomas. Oh my god, this is so crazy. This is, it's where Simmons is, Simmons Halls. That's where Pollock is. And Atherton's right over here. That's where my dorm was during my last year. Yeah, they did a pretty good job with Simmons. Yeah, there's the courtyard. See if we can fly into my room. Where's my room? In my room. Oh, there's no rooms in here yet. Yep, my room was right. Shit, where was my room in Simmons? Face the street, kind of. Alright. There's the downtown. Okay, yeah, I know exactly where we are. This is awesome. Somebody's got to start working on Old Main. And then the hub. The hub's supposed to be right here. Yeah. Yeah, because there's the parking garage. Yeah, the parking garage would be right here. As you go in, park, boom, hub's right there. And only Penn State is going to get this, but it's still pretty cool. Flying around the university in a Minecraft server. Things you do during wartime. Only Zoomers would be building shit in Minecraft during wartime. That's what we're living with this pandemic. It's Trump's war. It is absolutely a wartime. We're rationing. We're staying inside. We're battling it out. Let's see if the creamery's been built. That would be up a ways. Oh, I want to do the Arboretum because I love that place. That's what I want to see one more time. Okay, we don't have those at Penn State. Get those out of here. Oh, we do have those. Oh my god, that's so accurate. Accuracy. Whew. I'm a supersonic man. Yo, what do we got going on up here? Holy shit. Oh man, this is pretty cool. Oh, is this west? Oh, what the fuck is this? Is that the greenhouse? What is this? Love how they built the dorms first. You guys missing the dorms of all things. Like you don't miss Old Main. You miss the fucking dorms. I kind of miss my dorm, but like That's because my dorm wasn't too bad and I was alone. But yeah, it looks like they're building the dorms. What is this? Yeah, what the fuck is... Oh, I guess they just didn't destroy this part yet. That is definitely not at Penn State. If it was, I'd be at every day. Zoop. Is that like the frat house thing? That's what that reminds me of. Oh my god, they gotta build the frat houses. I gotta tell Alex that when he gets on. That'll give him a laugh. Alright, what do we have here? So this is where the Arboretum should be. What the fuck is this shit? Did they just not destroy this part? Yeah, I guess not. What is this? This is announced, written by... What? Somebody was writing something there. Alex better get back quick. I gotta do a pooper duper too. Hard life. Quarantined. People are probably watching this thing. Oh, you're fucking stupid. What are you talking about? Let's see if anybody's in the chat. Do we have any super chats? Probably don't. Oh, we have 2 viewers. And one was probably Alex. What could I talk about? Let's see. I was talking about Bernie dropping out, which I'm a little surprised he did it when he did, but I guess he thinks, you know, it's only a liability and a risk doing it any further. The campaign, he's not going to get anywhere. But he didn't endorse Biden, which is interesting. And he's still going to be on the ballot. I think even he knows Biden isn't going to win, so there's no point in supporting a loser and then killing your brand even more than you already have. But even the college Democrats, I've heard, are not well, they said this on Twitter. They're not endorsing Biden. They're not going to endorse any candidate. And from what I've heard, not many of them are going to be campaigning. So that shows low energy, low turnout, low enthusiasm. That's bad. Low energy and low enthusiasm means low turnout, which means Biden is going to lose. Of course, this is only one campus, but let's be honest, people. Have you ever seen a Biden supporter? Have you ever seen anyone with a Biden bumper sticker on their car? No, you haven't. Just nobody cares about him. Nobody's excited for him. They're like Cuomo, because that guy's actually doing shit. It'd be smart to run him next time, but he might have some baggage that I'm not aware of. Oh, boy. Oh, looks like they were... Oh, that's... If this is what they're doing, it's clever. They were building, like, the footprints of each building. That's clever if they were doing that. That is actually clever if they were doing that. I can't quite tell if they were. Now, the Creamy should be right here. Is that... There's the bus stop lane. Oh, my God, there's the Creamery. Holy shit. Alex, you came at the right time.
What's up?
I'm at the Creamery, boy. I found it. Dude, these people did a good job. They even put, like, the steamy things, like, in the... You know, on the sidewalks, those things that would...
Oh, yeah, those little things that go and do the Marilyn Monroe shit.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, people put those in. I'm at the Creamery now. Look at this shit.
Whew.
They started doing the dorms, basically, and the Creamery Thomas building has been built. Yeah, here's the fucking Creamery.
Aww.
Let's go inside. Let's order from Mr. Alex. Oh, they didn't do the inside yet. That's kind of...
Yeah, that's a cool thing. Yeah, the little interior. They didn't do the one building I had my one health class in at one point in my life. It was like right next to there.
No, they started that building, but they didn't. The Erickson building. Yeah, they kind of started, but they didn't do the inside. I don't think we know what it looks like. This is crazy. Let's see if they've done the Arboretum. Oh, what the fuck? It's raining now. Alright. Oh, wait. There's another... Oh, that's just the shit they didn't take down yet. Yep, no Arboretum. Okay. Well, I'll show you Thomas Building, and then you've pretty much gotten the tour of what people have done so far. And after that, I'm gonna have to take a pooper too, so you have to entertain our few listeners.
Yeah, just download this NVIDIA driver thing.
Cool. East goes over here. Yes, it does. Okay, cows, those are definitely at Penn State. Maybe not on the campus, but yeah, those are accurate.
Yeah, from the what was that? From the farm to your face in like 5 days or something. Some
What?
supernumerary thing. It was like from the cow to the cone in like a day or two or three or something. I don't know. Something not really true.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
It's
Tom's
like
office.
we have shit in the back where we freeze for like a year.
Yeah.
I don't know how they can really. Well, I mean, sometimes like in an ideal, there's certain flavors like you get fucking chocolate or Death Valley. Well, you know those ones are pretty common, but like if you get a weird flavor, it might be sitting in the back for like 6 months, and then it goes into like there's a multi-level freezer system in there.
Mm-hmm.
You have, like the deep freezer, then you have the like red, like the not so deep freezer, then you have the regular like storefront.
Mm-hmm.
Like call like the one the thawing room or whatever. But like the like the whole deep freezer fucking room is like huge.
It's like a walk-in freezer thing.
Oh, it's like more than just a walk. It's like a fucking factory floor that's like cold as shit. And there's just like fucking milk and like other shit. And then you go into the thawing room, and that's a bit smaller, but that's where they have the stuff that they're gonna have for the week.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm at Thomas Building now. Let's take a look. Let's see if they have. Cause I think I saw earlier they had the fucking auditorium where we had the Don Jr. event, the 100 Thomas in here. Yep, here it is. Look at this shit, dude. This is crazy. Doesn't exactly have 700 seats like the real one does, but it's not bad.
Here's my hardware monitor. Just gonna run that bitch.
All right, I'm gonna park in 100 Thomas here. I'm gonna go take a quick poop because it's ready to go. Have fun entertaining our two viewers. Keep saying listeners like we're on the radio. Yo,
Yeah,
I should build a radio station.
yeah, you should. Can you like power it with that fucking like redstone? And where's Phil?
He said he was working, so he might have just left. I don't know. I don't know why he's working right now though. But I'll be right back.
Alright. Uh-oh. Yeah, just got a new computer in. Let's see what's been going on. Oh, what fun it's to run. Yeah, I'm just getting my shit done. Alrighty. Yeah, so we're just gonna take a little break. I'm busy doing my shit. Yeah, let's see if I can. How much fucking power this thing has. It's not showing.
Now we know my poops are quicker than yours.
Yeah, that wasn't. I could have told you that.
Yeah, I've known that. It's all good. Two things I thought need to be built here. Number one, they need to make Willard. What?
A wall.
Yes. No, dude. Actually, when they make Old Main, we gotta put our fucking wall around the flag, like we did in 2016 with the Trump Club.
Yeah.
The other thing is Willard. We need to put the Willard preacher out there. And since we're doing the downtown and the surrounding areas, we need to build the frat houses.
Oh God.
And
See how long this lasts.
Well, if we,
downtown.
we'll have to build Beta Theta Pi. I think you know which one that is.
Oh yeah.
That one technically is shut down now after the oopsie that happened there.
Not the one where the kid fell down.
Yep. Oh, they built Pollock Testing Center.
Oh, I remember that place. Yeah, that was an interesting little shindig.
Oh yeah, this is Pollock Halls, I see. I think they did the whole Pollock session. It's pretty good. But, oh, excuse me.
La 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 la.
So how's your new computer been?
Oh, it's been doing pretty well. I've just been, I ran some benchmarks on it. I think I'm gonna have to get a new power supply because I ran this one monitoring software saying that's why the performance was limited. I kind of cheaped out on that because I have another computer with 1,000-watt power supply, but I don't really know how efficient that thing is.
Mm-hmm.
Might want to give that computer back to like my dad or something. Not back to him, it never was his, but you know, he could always use a new computer. I'm trying to go and see through hardware if I can figure out, like through software, if I can figure out how much power supply this fucker has. Okay. Let's see.
Does it feel faster?
Well, I mean, the other computer, yeah, I mean, the other computer was running off aging shit. Like this one, it can definitely, you know, like it's got its advantages, but I don't really like the case that much with this one. I mean, the other, I don't know, like the other one was an Alienware case.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was better thermally, and you know, Alienware was like the OG, like art. And I think it just looked cooler in general. It had like CD drives, and it had like everything was laid out in a really interesting way. And this one's kind of a cheapo fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I mean, I haven't really ran into too many issues yet. But at some point, I'm gonna do some upgrades, so we'll see.
How much was it again?
I think it was like $1,600 or something. And with the shipping, it was a bit more. It's like 40 pounds.
Trying to figure out how I can fucking do anything. Whoa. Let's see, F3. Alright, let's get back in. How do I fucking edit shit? Hallelujah. Bow, bow, bow. Yo, somebody has a light on this storm. Where are the showers?
I don't know.
I need to take a shower. Oh, let me go back to Pollock. They might have a shower in there. Because they did the inside of that one. Let's hit the showers, boys. Alright, let's see here. Okay, so we got our fucking dorm rooms. Yo, they even did the single ones. Dude. Fucking props to these people. They went out. Come on, where's the bathroom? Where's the bathroom? It's gotta be in here somewhere. Is that? Oh, I thought that was a swastika for a second. I was like, damn it, not again. The one dorm Simmons actually kind of looks like a swastika the way it's laid out. Like in real life.
Yeah, that's not good.
I don't see any bathrooms in here. The fuck? Where is the pee-pee room? Okay, we're on the ground. Maybe it'll be here. No, I'm not seeing any. No pissing rooms. Damn it, no showers. Is there anything interesting happening otherwise in your world?
No, that's been pretty good.
Yo, what's this place? The fuck is this? It's got a bunch of names on it. Let's see. Press enter. Important information is inside. Project sup over budget by 42 million. Or is that, yeah, 42 million. $66,669.99. Still better than Barton Mallow. Safety second. Corona Construction. Penn State. Ben State? Is that what that fucking says?
Venice.
We are not OPP, damn it. Press control, sprint, run the 5, fly faster. Oh, now you tell me. Yo, now I can fly real fast. Super fast.
You super flying?
Yeah, you can fly real fast. Let's see. Please read everything in the trailer, thanks. Okay. Paul calls. Senior Diz. Wanted. Assignment board. Oh, shit. Oh, that's cool what they did here. Yeah, this reminds me of Penn State fucking construction. Announcements has Alzheimer's. It won't do what I tell it to. This worksite has gone 0 day. What?
Sounds like Joe Biden.
The Joe Biden construction crew. The Joe Biden wrecking crew. This worksite has gone 0 days since accident. Project start 4/1/2020. April Fools. Trailer, yay. Okay, let's go inside the trailer. Oh, these rules. Use Google Earth for dimensions. Use meters. Scale is 1 meter is 1 block. Pay attention to scale. Do not use server breaking world edit stuff. SC is a 45 at 45 degrees. We're not. Start buildings after surrounding roads are done. Did we say pay attention to scale? Sorry if that sound harsh. Only heavy equipment and foremen have WE. Pay attention to road markings. Most buildings are measured from road. Use map length, not ground length. Don't measure from sidewalks. Okay, well, how do I start editing? Let's see. Debug, press shift. Target block. Okay. We have a bunch of press of keys. Whoa. Advancements. No. Did that send it? I can't even tell. This is not easy. Oh, at least it stopped raining.
There you go.
Oh, one thing we didn't talk about. Did you see that new video Milo dropped of Richard Spencer?
No, I didn't see it. I mean, I'm not really anything with that fucker. I'm not really surprised anymore. Let's be real.
Yeah. Well, he dropped a video where Richard Spencer was at a party in an Airbnb in Charlottesville. Yes, this was the Charlottesville where the Unite the Right rally happened. And where he remember that previous video where he got like super pissed off and was like screaming shit.
Yep.
Well, in this new video, Richard Spencer's at a party with a bunch of wignats and other crazy people, and they start shouting Sig Heil and throwing Hitler salutes.
Oh boy.
And
Yeah,
he's one of them.
Something with this fucker.
And Milo says there's way more to come.
Yeah, you know, he just can't stay away from shit.
I feel bad now for our one pal that I don't know if I call him a pal, but person we know that took selfies with him. Like, can you imagine now? The more this shit comes out, the worse it makes it look.
I mean, I think everyone knew that Richard Spencer, you know, they knew about him. Like, if you don't know what the fuck he was up to by now, you know, you just weren't paying the fuck attention.
The thing is, like, yes, everybody knew that, but nobody had like the solid proof that he did like shit like this. Like, this is the first time there's been actual evidence that he threw like a Hitler salute.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't know. At the same time, everyone just like if you listen to this guy, it's not really that surprising when you see this shit come out.
Yeah, it's not. I think it's just funny how he's just self-destructing even more. I wonder what Milo has on other people though. That's what I always wonder.
Oh, I bet it's spicy.
Mm-hmm.
Always got the fucking spice. That's one true thing with Milo.
Yo, oh shit. Does that speed up? Oh, scrolling speeds up the fucking flying. Woo. Dun, 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 dun. Wow. Alright, let's figure out how to edit shit. Are you playing with your computer or are you doing work stuff?
I'm doing work stuff. I mean, I'm doing a little bit of both, but you know, it's I'm just happy everything's set up. That laptop was definitely a little bit older.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but from what I've seen, like I don't know, I probably should have got a better case with, but it's not that bad of a case, I guess. I have a USB hub, and those things make things a lot easier. And like
Mm-hmm.
on the back, there's a lot of USB ports in there, so that's not too big of a deal. And with the USB hub, it's really not. But it'd be nice if I didn't need that. Like I don't know, like half me, like half me wants to go and just use my alien, like retrofit it because there's a lot of good stuff in there. Like it's got a lot more fans, I think, and it's slightly larger and it has some things in there I liked. It just
Mm-hmm.
looks pretty freaking like this one. It's it has one of those like tempered glass cases, like the that stuff in there, so it's a lot easier to go and take apart like the alien room when they have all the shit and everything's kind of sectioned off, which is both good and bad. But I never had any like that thing had it used way more power and it was like overclocked and shit. And it ran fine. This one I've noticed I'm probably gonna want a better power supply at
Mm-hmm.
some point, so that's something I'll have to. I mean, those things aren't too expensive for,
Yeah, power supplies are one of the cheaper things.
and like maybe I could get some more. Like I could get at least there's space for one, like on the top, so I could get another one of those. And fans are like $20,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll see how it goes from there. I could probably even get more. Well, I don't really know if there's any space for more fans actually,
I think I
but
found Old Main. Oh shit, yeah, it says Old Main. This is where someone did their climate change protests.
oh god, those fucking protests over there. I'm just fucking likes to protest things at Penn State.
Yeah. No Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA. Oh yeah, that's right. There were anti-Trump protests here too. Of
Yeah, I
course.
remember that when I was over there. They were going around the fucking creamery and they were like using very foul language
Mm.
for that.
Around
Which,
children.
yeah, so I mean that's pretty screwed up. Like, if you're gonna be cursing and stuff, do it somewhere else. Like, there's always people over there. Like, I don't know why they're wanting to do that in that location. It's not the appropriate place.
But yeah, they started Old Man. It's pretty good. They didn't make the actual bell tower on it. Yeah, it's just the structure. Um, let's see. Oh, what does this say? College Avenue, I think. I guess that's what it's saying. Woo, I can go really high. Whoa, what are these? Oh, it's like one of those fucking pyramids again. I don't get the point of that. Doop doop doo.
Yeah. Any news with the viral outbreak?
It's getting worse. It's not really any major. It's kind of the same news every day. Oh, it's worse. It's worse. It's worse. That's it. Um, I mean, I know my area went back up. My township went down in cases. Actually, was at like 16 or something. Then went to 10. Now it's back to 14.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. What is that? Wait, is this downtown South Allen College? The fuck is this? Oh, somebody started doing the downtown section here. Toy store. Uh, Ronaldo's barbershop. Freeze thaw cycles. Rapid transit. Oh god, dude, look at the stream. Dude, look at this shit.
Um, oh, you can see under it. What's going on? Yeah, see the. What are you looking at?
You'll see
Oh, the
it.
fucking rainbow flag.
Yeah, you remember those? They got that part accurate. First National Bank, let's go. That's my bank. Hey, dude, how's it going? Oh, he
You know
gets
why
the
they need to
best.
go and have that shit everywhere? Like, if you want to be gay, that's okay. Everything doesn't need to be rainbow. Like, even the fuck computers are getting like that with that fucking RGB shit. Like
Yeah.
this fucking rainbow shit on there too.
Here's your Solly boys.
I do love that place.
Somebody fucking started making that.
Well, it's fucking cheaper. It's cheaper than Five Guys.
Five guys.
Like it fucking is. It's cheaper.
Five
And if you
guys.
ask me, it tastes better.
Yeah.
Like you get a much better burger and it's cheaper than Five Guys. So I don't really know how Five Guys even makes any. They've gone way too expensive. It is. Like
Five
half of what you're paying for is
guys.
fucking grease.
Yeah, it's honestly it's really not what it used to be at all. And it's changed like just in a few years, honestly.
Yeah, it used to be like $5. Like way back when, that was the whole thing. Five Guys, $5 a regular burger. And now it's like for a regular burger, it's like it tends to get close to like $10, and if you add fries, it's well over that. Like it's just not fucking worth it, honestly.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Here's the corner room, and then the place above it, the Allen Street Grill, where I went on my first ever Valentine's Day date.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, no, I've been to Allen Street. So like,
Yeah, that's another thing. Like I never got to go back one more time like we were hoping to do before I left. So I'm gonna have to take her there again when I visit.
yeah, you can always go there again.
Oh my god, dude, no way. Look at dude, you need to see this. This is so funny.
What?
Look at the stream.
You're looking at the road. What does that say?
Dude, I think you know what this is.
Oh, hold on. I'm still looking at. Oh shit, the picket sign.
It's the fucking Allen Street
We love
gates.
eating ass. We like our guns. We hate our guns. Sign up to vote. Bernie 2020 Trump.
Oh my god, this is so funny.
He's
That's
fucking
accurate.
always someone over there just bitching to bitch.
Shit, I show. See, there's so many things I could. Oh, I could have some fun with the political shit here. That's so funny. Somebody thought of that. Oh god, that's great. Somebody's thinking.
People just need to protest everything.
Yeah, everything you got fucking
Battle for life.
protest. It's such a. It's kind of really a virtue signaling thing. Like, yes, you are doing something, but you're not really doing something.
Like Sean, is Metal for Life tea?
Yes. Is she
Oh,
in the chat?
yeah.
Sorry, T. I forgot about you. Because I told you we were streaming. She's probably calling me stinky or something.
It was like you suck.
Oh, wow, thanks. Guess what? You suck more. Let's see. You suck. Oh, she's so nice. Yeah, we've been. We've had a few convos over the past few days, and I think we're doing pretty good now.
That's good.
Mm.
Yeah, man, you just need to go and live your fucking life. Do your shit.
Yeah, we've been working things out.
Take a poopy in the potty.
Oh yeah, booper duper. Okay, T, I'm gonna show you the rest of the stuff. I'll give you the grand tour here of the rest of the stuff people built here. This is again a part of the downtown. There's McClanahan's. There's that shit where you go. Oh, that's where those guys like creeped you out down there. Like, not even lying. That's what happened.
McClanahan's.
Excuse me, McClanahan's. Yeah, I always had a silly name to me. Okay, this is my dorm I lived in in my sophomore year, so Simmons Hall. Right
Yeah.
across from Atherton. That should be over here, but that was the dorm I used to live in sophomore year, single dorm.
Yeah, man, 'cause you didn't want no fucking. Why the fuck there a pyramid? That like where Cutco has is because they're fucking pyramid.
Yeah, let's see if our friends over there too.
Cuntco.
I don't see him there. That's a shame. Yeah, I don't know what the pyramids are for, but yeah, those are there for some reason. I thought is T even like still tuned in? She commented that a while ago.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, go look at these pyramids. What the fuck is? What is this?
What is
Is
this?
that where they have their fucking like
That's where
secret
the
society?
secret societies meet.
Wait, go to Old Main, see if they have that room there.
Yo. No, I don't think they put any rooms in yet.
Mm.
Yo, you could do some funny shit in there, like have like a fucking satanic ritual or
Yeah,
somebody
like
like
put in
giving
goats
birth.
and like a fucking goat in there.
Wait, is that actually a rumor of what's in there?
Why not? 'Cause, you know, like cults and like goat heads and shit.
Oh. See, I actually
Is that?
believed it for a second.
I wouldn't be surprised. They probably fuck them over there. Like that's just so bizarre. And like they just are like, oh yeah, no, that's it's like, dude, shut the fuck up.
What was that?
Like, these people in secret society. So I remember like some brought that up in UPUA and they got all
Yeah, they got triggered.
like, see, I don't fucking trust. If you're in a secret society, like, I really don't fucking trust you.
Same. That hidden room is like right up here, I think. Yeah, there are no rooms in here yet.
Forget to add that.
Dude, this one dude in the CR meeting when they had UPUA people um, come in to like get your endorsement or whatever and get your vote. One of the guys asked about their ties to secret societies. I want to give that dude a fucking medal. It was hilarious. He's like, what
Yeah, was
is.
that the top? I think that was at the top where they had the secret.
Yeah, it's like right up in there.
You know, they should go and like start a fucking event to get rid of these fucking secret societies at the state.
Dude, that's something I should do. Like, can I still like petition that as like a non-student, as like an alumni?
Well, you're technically still a student. Start fucking petitioning now.
Maybe I could. Like, cause here's the thing. I noticed the collegian, onward state, all those things. They're really like grasping for straws for stories. They'll like do stories on some of the most random things Penn State that people are doing. So I could like take advantage of that and like get something going against the secret societies. Get the collegian to write about onward state because they have nothing else to write about. Start shit.
Yeah, because like honestly, you know, they're making such a big deal about fraternities, and they should fucking make a big deal about secret fucking societies.
Audit
Because
the secret societies.
yeah, like God knows what they're doing.
Expose skull and bones.
Yeah.
That's really the only one it sounds like that actually is like a thing.
No, they had that article the one year, and like the person, it wasn't Skull and Bones, I forget the name of it, but they were like taken to a field and like blindfolded.
Dude, that shit is so freaky. If somebody did that to me, I would literally like, if I had like a gun on me, I'd like be like pull it out and be like, yo, what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah, like it was some weird initiation shit. Like honestly, they just need to go and like you'll just forget that these things exist. Like when I was there, I don't even think I realized that was a fucking thing. I mean, you know, I probably figured they had some. And some of these fraternities, you know, all fraternities are secretive to a certain extent, but like the secret societies,
It's another
they
level.
yeah, they take that to the fucking extreme.
What do you think they honestly do? Like, honestly, like non conspiratorial level, just on the most rational level, what do you think they do?
I mean, it's probably similar. Like it's probably mostly networking. but they probably also have some sort of agenda,
Mm-hmm.
and they get their friends into positions of power. And these people are probably similar ideologically.
I
So,
fully agree, actually.
so they're kind of doing shit. So I mean, I'm not really surprised.
I think they really, like you said, it's kind of like a establishment clique thing. You know, they help their buddies out, and they want power, they want status, they want to be in certain positions, and I mean, it is a little weird, and I don't fully understand why they have to be so secretive and so weird in some of the shit they probably do. But it is definitely a networking thing. They probably do some secret parties, and I
And they
think a lot
probably
of it's a status
like some.
thing.
They probably have some like stupid rituals too that they do, like
Yeah.
the blindfolding shit together. It's like fucking pledging a frat.
Mm-hmm.
Probably more esoteric. Like maybe they don't do like what was that, the elephant walks or whatever shit they do over there.
Yeah.
But they probably like, I don't know. It's like you remember hearing about that thing like a while ago? Like I think it was Tony Blair in the UK. Like he was in some sort of like weird frat like that. They had him like take $100 bill and light it in front of like a homeless guy to pledge in there.
What the fuck?
Like they probably do shit like that.
See, that's like honestly fucked up.
Yeah,
That just shows like I'm this stupid rich and you're not. Fuck you. Like that's actually just I hate that shit.
yeah, it's probably similar to some of these what these people do. I mean, I have no, they're secret societies, so you can't really tell what they fucking do.
Mm.
So I'm not sure, but it's probably similar things.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're from a secret society and want to defend people, you're more than welcome to come on over here. I know we only have one person listening. Uh, you know, if anyone sees it,
Yeah, if anybody is in a secret society or has been in a secret society or just knows anything about them, like please DM us on Twitter, say something in the comments, message us on YouTube, or email us or something. Reach out to us and we'll have you on, or we'll pass along your info or whatever you want to do. We'll keep you anonymous because we understand the blowback could be, potentially bad. So we would protect your identity.
yeah, absolutely.
But we're really interested. Like we do this with a lot of things. We like sort of exposing bullshit or uncovering the establishment and what they're really after. I mean, we're really into that shit. We do that with like fucking CRs. It seems like every year. Speaking of that stuff, Jacob Klipstein. This is public information, so I can talk about this. Won the College Democrats presidency. He stepped down from UPUA, got some endorsements, and kind of upset everyone by winning the CD presidency. Apparently, they didn't want him; they want somebody else. But he got it, and it'd be interesting to see what happens with him as their president. See if they get more radical or they do more.
So they have another straight white male. These,
They
just like
do.
Democrats as a whole, I guess.
Yes, but he is Jewish, so.
Yeah, yeah, it's interesting. He's fucking when he's bringing that up.
Well, he's technically Catholic, but he's Jewish when
Yeah,
it's convenient.
yeah, I thought his mother wasn't Jewish.
Nope, she's not. She's Catholic.
Yeah, so that's like, I mean, he's Jewish to a degree, but he's really not Jewish.
Yeah, not
Like,
in the eyes of Jews. Your mother has to
okay,
be
and let's
Jewish.
bring this up over here. Jewish people, they really aren't like a fucking discriminated class. They're not like,
You do
if you go
realize that's the guy you got into that argument with was this guy.
Oh yeah, no, but here's the fucking truth of that. Like, it's really not that much of a fucking discriminated class. That like,
Not
you're
anymore.
not. Well, even then, like, especially with someone like him, like, he's Jewish,
Mm-hmm.
like he can fucking pass as white. The only way that you would know he was Jewish ethnically was if he fucking told you, or if you're like, you know, probably pointing out like if you super analyze this shit, or you just look at his last name, but they really aren't fucking discriminated against. You go and look at the was that the amount of like money people like the money groups make. Like, you can make like I don't really agree with this, but you can make an argument like, blacks are discriminated against or like Hispanics, blah blah blah. But you cannot do the same thing with Jewish because they make more money on average than white people. Even more money, I think, than like Asian people too.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I really don't see why. Like, I mean, sure, like if they're like practicing religious Jewish, they might face some discrimination, like in one-off incidents. But he's not even doing that.
No.
Like he's Catholic.
And you got into that beef with him, and then he like almost fucking fought you.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that would have been a one-sided issue with him.
Yeah,
But
and that's the thing too. Is like you bring it up to some of these people, and they get all triggered, and it's like, dude, like, aren't you the same people that always say, what's that phrase? Check your privilege. Like
that's
literally,
that's exactly what I told him. Check your privilege
literally.
because he's not like some. I don't know. I just think it's stupid to make this out like you're some sort of like super minority group when, especially for Democrats, when if you say that you're white, then they just completely ignore you.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're Jewish, you can be oppressed too, like in the United States. Especially at fucking Penn State, which they really don't care. Like there might be a couple people, and most of the people aren't even white themselves. It'd be like, Middle Eastern origin, and like maybe some Muslim students might have an issue with you, but that's just a big maybe. Most people don't even give a shit. Like Penn State's probably one of the most tolerant places in the country,
Unless you're conservative.
unless you're conservative. That's true. But
Then they'll try to
yeah,
shut your events down. They'll shame you. They'll call you such awful names. They'll call you racist. I'm talking about the students, by the way.
oh yeah, I don't know, but that's interesting. That's interesting that he's going to be their president, and
Mm-hmm.
they won instead. That's what I'm interested in.
I forget who it is because the person that has the sort of insight on this told me they forget who it was too. I can look it up. What the fuck? This person in the Minecraft server looks like an anime waifu.
Oh boy,
Like she looks like a waifu. Hey
probably
there.
is. Probably going to watch their Naruto and their Shrek, their fucking characters.
I better move away, else I'll get me too'd. But yeah, I forget who it was. I could probably figure it out, but yeah, they for some reason they didn't want this Jacob guy, and I don't know why, really. But I think it's interesting because I think that means there's gonna be a lot of infighting, which we're already seeing with Democrats on national scale. But apparently, two of their exec board people, including their now previous president, were Klobuchar supporters.
Like, gee, that's like why?
Yeah, why?
Why would he be like? What the fuck was she like? I almost fucking forget she even existed.
Yeah, I
I
know,
think I saw her
right?
like once.
Well,
That's interesting too. Fucking Biden dropped out, or not Biden?
Bernie.
Fucking.
Yeah. Well, I think the old CD president, now old CD president, interned for their campaign, the Klobuchar campaign, or worked on it in some capacity. So
Yeah, it reminds me of the one CR president. Fucking who was that in 2020? The other woman like run for the presidency. The Intel or what's that company? Was it
wait.
Intel? Like IBM or something that she was the CEO of.
Oh, you're thinking of Kari Fiorina.
Yeah, it was funny because she like left Penn State to go and do an internship. Or she had an internship. I don't think she left, but she had an internship there.
Oh, did she?
And
No
then,
wonder why she kept wearing the shirt that said Carly Fiorina on it.
yeah, and then like I think like 2 weeks later after she went for the campaign shutdown. It's like, oof, you picked the wrong one there.
No wonder why she doesn't like Trump.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything from her since that happened. I didn't really care for her. She tried to oust
She
and like
tried
they
to
all
what?
got they try to get this guy out who was decent. They
Oh
kept
yeah.
yelling at him. They're like making a big deal. It's like, oh, isn't showing up to meetings. Well, the dude had a fucking like an oil rig or something. Like he was like a petroleum engineer, and he had fucking university excuse internships. And a certain President Woody was trying to do it too, and that was when I first started to have my disagreements.
You notice they always have issues with the good people. So it's like,
Yeah, that's the thing with toxic people. They have fucking issues with people who aren't like toxic or mentally ill.
yeah.
Like same thing with like you know drink addicts. Like if you're not like fucking alcoholic, they're gonna have an issue with like breeds like,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the thing. Like if you surround yourself with, you know, there you like you're most likely gonna be toxic yourself.
Yep.
Surround yourself with good successful people. You know, you'll probably be more successful.
Yeah.
You know, choose your friends wisely.
Totally agree. Who you surround yourself with reflects who you are. And the other thing I learned too today, I learned of another CR board member that didn't vote for Trump, that voted third party, and is a current board member.
Well, that's not a surprise.
They will vote for him in 2020, supposedly. I'm not going to hold my breath, but I do believe they actually will. But, fuck, surprise, surprise, again. I'm trying to think. I don't even know of a single fucking CR board member that's ever voted for Trump in the past 4 years.
Yeah, I think that one guy who was ousted for Trump.
Of
Well,
course
they
he
were trying
did.
to oust him.
Of course. They would oust a Trump supporter.
Like I don't know who I hate, like who I just dislike more is like the CR like shit click or the actual college Dems. Because at least with the Dems, I expect them to act like that.
Um, that's complicated because, because I'm trying to think of my personal, like, I feel like I should hate the CR establishment clique more, but I've had more personal. God, see, this is a hard one. It's kind of equally bad, but at least the beef I've had with the CDs is kind of, again, what I kind of expect to some degree, but then I kind of expect the cucks to be cucks.
But I've had way more issues with the CR establishment personally. Like when I was at Penn State, 'cause they were just at least with the CDs, like there was that one guy actually who was a reporter and may or may not have done some things at some point. Like he was actually like really like I liked him a lot more respected. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do. I know that dude. He really didn't seem like that much of a Democrat too, to be honest.
What if you talked about him? I think he was more like pacifist.
That makes sense given what he went through.
And like he's like I'm still friends with him. He's like the only person like friends with because he's like and people like that give me fucking hope that there could be like some sort of stuff like any sort of like shit
Mm-hmm.
but once I don't know like the other ones they're shit like the other CDs they're kind of expected like oh we get triggered over this I don't know but the fucking CRs they're even like I think they're because like they're a snake in the grass and you don't know what they're gonna do behind you. They're slimy
I
and they
mean,
will fight themselves more than they will fight the Democrats.
I tend to agree, but at least the cucks I've dealt with won't try to shut down our events. They won't support us, but they won't shut us down. I mean, it's kind of different but equally valued, things because on the one hand, yeah, the college Dems they want to shut us down, but the CRs won't even support us.
Well, certain people in the CRs want to shut you down.
Whoa, really?
Well, a certain person who may or may not be.
Oh, well, is that guy really? I mean, that guy kind of just came in recently. I don't know if I'd consider him a CR. But then
Yeah,
again, he was at the fucking protest of our own bloody event.
yeah. Like I don't know. It's they're fucking bad, but at least I expect it. It's and my issue with the CDs is CR ideological, and it's on like their sort of like clickiness.
Mm-hmm.
So like I don't know, and they'll try to get people to join in. Uh, like the people who would vote Democrat for the most, they're probably not going to be voting for Trump anyway. But like the CRs, they'll try like third party
Mm-hmm.
because they hate Trump so much.
And I've noticed a lot of these CR people aren't very bright. They are very much, they're very selfish.
Oh, they
And
they think they sniff their own ass and they'll use like language that's complex
to sound
because they think that's
sophisticated.
yeah. They're like, oh yes, this is how we take a shit in the toilet. Wee wee. Oh, strong. Yeah, this is. They'll use all this like fucking academic language, and it's like I've had the same thing, like the same sort of issues with the debate club in the past.
Yeah, yeah. It's the same. It was the same. That's the thing, is all these people are the same. They're just sort of in different, they have sort of slight variations, and that's why they'll be with the CDs or the CRs, and they'll see those places. Like some of them will just go to where they can get power because they don't really believe in anything. They kind of might in some ways, but they'll just go to wherever they can get power. And the particular guy, I mean, we can even say his name. I mean, it's public knowledge, and he's made it pretty public. But the one guy running for the CR presidency has literally just the clearest case of an opportunistic grifter type that just goes to where he thinks he can get power. He's not doing a good job at it, but that's what his thought process is.
Yeah, I know. I've seen so much. It just pisses me off. Like, if we use half the fucking effort that we are fighting ourselves to like actually fight against the Democrats,
Mm-hmm.
you know, we would be beating them hands down. But instead, we're like we're just fucking wasting time, like valuable time too.
Yeah, it's
Like,
so annoying having to fight your own side kind of all the time. Because I don't consider these people my own side technically, but they kind of are.
yeah, it's my fucking issue with these people. Like, I mean, I think these. Oh, 1 second.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, these people are just freaking annoying.
But I don't know. It's if we could get rid of some of this just infighting, it would be so much better. But that's never gonna happen
You're always gonna
until
have infighting. It's just, can you minimalize it?
until the bad people get out there. It's not gonna fucking happen.
Yeah.
That's the biggest issue. Bad people are in. They keep the good people out.
That's my biggest issue. Why I keep fighting this stuff is because at Penn State specifically, what you want to do, I mean, what we can do, this is at all colleges technically. When we're coming up on an election cycle here, and you want to get youth energy, you want to get youth activism, you want to get college kids on campus to go off campus and campaign. So how do you do that? Well, you got to go on campus and get them. That's kind of what the job of the CRs is to connect and be a bridge from on-campus Republican students to the campaign offices off campus to get them out there knocking on doors and phone banking. And when you have a college Republicans that is beholden to the establishment, is run by these other cucks, you're not going to have that. and you're not going to have the ground game we need to flip Center County, which we can do if we had more support, more volunteers, and help from the CRs. I mean, we almost did it in 2016 with no help from the CRs. Imagine if we did have their help. We might have had a chance, maybe. A better chance of doing it. But the thing is, people will say, well, can't you just, go on there as the campaign and get, recruit people? Well, that takes time. The campaigns don't have time to do that. And what you need is the college students who know how to recruit, who are at these recruitment fairs and recruitment drives to get those people for you and be a bridge to the campaign. If you don't have that, I mean, it's going to be hard finding people.
Yeah, I agree.
That's why we're in the fucking situation we are now. And
yeah, I mean, I hope that this stuff can get, like, I hope that this election goes better than it has been, but it's one of those fucking things.
yeah, it sucks. Because, like, and the other thing, too, is, like, when you want to do speaking events or debates or any kind of other events, you'd love to partner with other right-wing clubs to make it a bigger and better thing, but none of them ever want to cooperate. It's so frustrating. Like, you have some people on the far, far right, they're just nuts and are an optics disaster and just another nightmare to work with. And then you have the cucks that won't do anything for you and show no support, and even some of them will be fucking against you.
Yeah, you never know. You never know with these fuckers, and I don't think we ever will.
Yeah.
Like, but it is what it is. I'm just doing some shit for work right now. But yeah, no, it's been cool that I'm about to get a new monitor, I think. I'm using a work monitor for my computer because, like, my old monitor used like a PCI or whatever slot for the video or whatever they had for that, like the old style, and apparently.
You mean like DVI?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. You didn't have an HDMI monitor?
No, I mean that I didn't pay anything for it. It was my brother's old one. I mean, it worked for that computer. I never really did too much like this monitor that I have right now is like 1080p or whatever, or 1080i. I don't remember what the fuck it was, but I might go and get a better one. I don't know.
I'd recommend a Dell.
Well, that's one that I currently have, like, from work.
Is it an Ultra Sharp?
I don't know. It's probably not. I mean,
They usually say on there.
I don't think so. I mean, it was just what they had in stock at the time. So it's probably just whatever cheapo. Like, I mean, it looks decent. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's probably better than the other monitors. It doesn't use like the DVI slot. Now I think the other monitor is HD.
Yeah, DVI does not support HD. It has to be an HDMI.
Yeah, so it was. I mean, it didn't really look too bad with the old one. I mean, I didn't really care too much for graphic fidelity, but this one does. I mean, I might go and try to get like a 120 hertz monitor or something. Like, I don't care about like all this fucking 4K shit, but if I'm gonna buy a new monitor, I'm gonna see. Because, like, just the prices of like even 4K TVs, I found them at Walmart for like $200.
These are cheap now.
Yes, but I don't know how monitors are. And that's something, like, I mean, this one works pretty good for now too, so I don't really need to update it anytime soon, But for like, I'm gonna probably update the power supply first, but I'm probably gonna want to have like 120 hertz because that's better for higher FPS. I think 60 hertz like limits it to like 60 FPS.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna want a high refresh rate if you're gaming.
Yeah, I could always get like a fucking old CRT. Like, those things apparently have like even higher refresh rates than like fucking Like just because the way CRTs work, they have like insanely high refresh rates.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't
Well,
know.
some monitors have 240 hertz. I don't know if that's hard to find.
It depends how much money. Let's go and check on Amazon. Let's look up computer monitor. Computer monitor and computers.
This is what Alex does when we're not looking.
Oh, they're actually pretty cheap. Like, let's see. I just have to go and measure how much space I have because I have a limited space for that shit. But they have some pretty like I mean they have one that's like $130 for let's see. Gonna go and sort by hertz. Let's see. Refresh rate. No, I don't want 60 hertz. What was that one? 240 hertz?
Uh-huh.
240 hertz. Let's see. Okay, yeah, see those ones are starting to get a little bit insane. And I think 120 hertz. That's probably.
I think it's probably fine, but
Well, I mean, anything over like 120 FPS, I think is like probably not super necessary. Let's take a look at this one. Okay. What's this one? Full HD 1920 by 1080. I heard that. I think that one's better than 1080p or whatever. I think that's the next step up, and then you have like maybe something else, and you have like fucking 4K.
mm-hmm.
What's this adaptive sync?
Oh, I've heard that. I forget what that is actually.
Because they have this one for like $102. That's got 1920 by 1080, 75 hertz, but it has adaptive sync. So I don't know if that's better. VGA back. You have to go and see if I can find some deals. Yeah, what hurts for gaming? Let's see. Let's go look for 120 hertz. No, it was 120. I wish I could just filter by fucking 120 hertz, because I don't think they give me that option. Like some of it'll tell you.
I think Best Buy and like Newegg will do that.
Oh, yeah, you're right, Newegg. Jeez, they have a fucking gaming monitor for like $1,000.
Yeah, dude, monitors can be really expensive.
What's this one for $200? That is 24-inch one, and it has 144 hertz, 1 millisecond, whatever shit on there. But I mean, I don't really even play that much Twitch shooters, and even 60 hertz. I feel like unless you're gonna go to the point where you're gonna like start doing like super competitive Call of Duty on the computer, which that's like I don't know. I don't mind Call of Duty, but yeah, some of this shit over here is like fucking nutty. What the fuck? How do you have advanced ergonomics on a fucking
on a monitor?
Yeah, like that doesn't make fucking sense. Like, okay, buddy. And like, unless you're gonna be touching the monitor like consistently, it's not gonna fucking matter.
It has advanced ergonomics, so you can molest your monitor on a daily basis. Maybe it's for all those people doing like the fucking like porn. Like I was about to say VR porn, but I guess you can't do VR on a monitor. But like interactive porn.
I mean, they're not be touching the monitor. Hopefully, like that's just bad for.
Dude, I'd want to touch my waifu if I was, doing that shit.
You need to have like 3D, and I don't think it's 3D capable.
2D girls always better than 3D girls. Never forget.
3D big disgust.
How the fuck do I get out of flying mode? It says hit spacebar twice. I'm not getting out of flying mode.
Newegg. Let's look at electronics.
Don't Oh, by the way, for Newegg, oh, hello, Kelly Sutter. How's it going? We have a viewer.
Oh,
Yeah. Kelly, do you know how to disable flying in Minecraft? Because I fucking can't. Woo.
the gaming monitors for the
Gamers,
gamer
man. Are you a gamer?
gamer boys.
Yeah, oh, what I was saying is with Newegg, don't, like, look at their prices. I would, if you just want to find something that's relatively, like, in your price range, and then Google it from there, because they've gotten kind of high recently with their prices.
I mean, everything's the fuck out of stock now.
Yeah, that's what's crazy. Like, my dad wants to buy a new TV, but, like, because it just came out, and I don't know when we're going to be doing that now.
If you go down to 100 hertz, they have some in like the $300 range. 75 hertz. I don't know what fucking refresh rates do I want.
Is there anything you want to ask us, Kelly? Just pop in the chat and we can try to answer your questions. We're just doing a fun, shooting the shit kind of stream here. Woo.
Think of a fucking topic for the next thing that we do.
It's hard to, like, find topics now, you know?
That Mac versus PC shit.
You really want to do that?
We were streaming.
You just love Macs, don't you?
Yeah.
You love that hipster machine.
I fucking don't like Macs, man.
As I'm on one right now. Feel the power of the Mac. You know what I should do for, like, your birthday? Like, when I have money one day, I should just get you a Mac to piss you off.
I'd probably just install Linux on there.
You take it to the range.
No, I want to destroy it.
You'd want to.
I don't know, like, see, some of those, like, laptops, like, you can always just use, like, you can use just a laptop to go and look at fucking videos of cats or some gay shit like that.
Hey, that's not gay. That's fun. I like cat videos.
Just do stupid shit on it, but, like, I don't know. For mainstream, like, I just don't want to find mainstream shit. Like, there's very little games I could play with the actual hardware in there for what you're paying for. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And, like, I don't know. Like, I just think it's more people are like, oh, it has this operating system. Well, for most operating systems, like, can't you just install it separately?
I guess. But you can't do that with
If
Mac
you
OS.
really fucking wanted to, you could go. Like, I don't, like, I've never really heard of people doing this because why the fuck would you want Mac? But
Dude,
like,
it's
if you're really
sexy.
in love with it, I figure you could probably, like, find a way to go and extract an operating system from, like, a Mac and put on, like, a virtual machine.
Well, people have made what call Hackintoshes, where they'll put Mac OS on a Windows machine.
Well, how does that work for it? Like,
I have
does
no
Mac
clue.
get really pissy when that happens, I imagine?
Steve Jobs has an aneurysm in his grave.
Well, that's a funny thing, because, like, Windows originally, like, came out for, I think, like, the Mac when it first started. Because, like Windows, they just make the operating system. Mac used to do everything.
And Steve Jobs cucked him, and he's like, nah, man, I'm gonna make my own operating system.
Well, no, like, they had an operating system on Macs. Like, this was back in the day, like, when you'd have, I guess, like, the Apple II or whatever, or, like, the iMac, shit like that. I have to go and look at the history, but that's how Windows started out, and then, like, I think they end up getting pissy. And, like, other people started making computers, and Mac was like, okay, we got our own shit. But, I mean, you can install, like, Windows. Like, I'm pretty sure you could install Windows on Mac. Like, I think they even make it
well,
now.
I mean, you can definitely do it through virtual machines, and you can boot Windows. They have a thing called Boot Camp, and I think even Hackintoshes are also things where people will put Windows as the native operating system on Mac.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It just seems like, what's the point of doing that if you're paying all that money for basically an operating system? I don't know why people. I don't know. It's fucking rich people. Like, I guess you just really have to be like super rich to get a Mac, because like obviously you have to have another fucking computer too if you want to do any sort of like shit on there.
You can do everything on a Mac.
No, you can't. Like most games don't even fucking run on there. You have to got like buy an extra Mac edition, and then it still runs like shit because the
I'm
hardware is
literally
a
playing
problem.
Minecraft on it right
Play
now.
Minecraft on probably a fucking calculator.
I will. Yeah,
Like
the gaming is
you
like the
probably play like
only thing
Minecraft
Macs
on
can't
like any
do.
fucking.
Like, yes, I will agree. Gaming is not what Macs are made for, but they can do everything else, and there's a lot of games that run on Mac.
Yeah, like probably like iPhone games.
Dude, you can play fucking here. Hey, you know what? Let's
I
look.
mean, you can play like they're making more games, but like the vast majority of them, they'll probably run like shit too.
No, I mean it depends which. I
And
mean,
you're paying like what, like $1,000 for a basic fucking Mac, anyways. So I mean, it's for what you're getting. You could get something like really fucking great, like computer wise. Like you could, especially if you build it yourself, which you don't even have the
people don't
option
want
to.
to do that.
Well, that's fun. It's a fun sort of thing. It's like, oh, you know, it's like a fucking car, man. Like the fucking Mac is like some fucking
Yeah, you know what
shit
people do
car. It'd
if
be
they're.
like a Chrysler. It's like a fucking Chrysler where it's like expensive and it's not that great.
Dude, Macs aren't. Dude, Macs look way nicer than Chryslers. Dude, people
It's like
most.
a
Do most people work on their own cars? No, they send them to a fucking repair shop.
those people are silly boys.
Yeah, but this is the Mac.
But it's so much fucking easier. Like it's like fucking Legos
No,
nowadays.
it's not. Cars are fucking
Well, no,
complicated.
not with cars. Like
Of
cars,
computers.
you actually need physical space to do that in a garage. Most people, like, if you're renting, you're gonna have a hard time with it.
Mm-hmm.
With a fucking computer, you can do that in your house.
Yeah, but people still don't like doing it. I mean,
Well,
some
it's not
people.
even that hard to go and do like a lot of the shit like that stuff that you can't even do if you want to. Like for a lot of Macs, you can't even add RAM there yourself. You just send to fucking the genies or whatever the fuck, or the gurus. Or what the fuck's the word for that? Like those like people that take your Apple shit and they like shove it up their ass and like give you like a $200 invoice to throw in like 2 gigabytes of RAM.
You just said the genies.
What the fuck is their name? The guru.
The guru. Oh my god.
I
Oh
know that, like
fuck.
I've never been to one of those.
It's a genius bar.
A genius bar. See, that sounds so fucking stupid. Oh, like, we're like they're so high up their own ass. Like, oh, you have to be a genius to work on these things. No, do people try to do it themselves? Like, I don't know, man. It's fucking just so stupid. Like, kind of reminds me. Like, it also makes you think of a Tesla, but at least Teslas fucking perform for what you're paying for it. Like
Do
a
Macs
Max, like,
perform?
no, they don't. Look at the fucking hardware that you're getting on it. You have like 2 cores on that fucking laptop. My like 10-year-old like fucking Alienware laptop, which even those people, they're like the fucking Ferrari because they're expensive and for the price they're not even that good.
Alex, the thing is with the Mac, it doesn't need 4 cores. I mean, the new ones have them, yes, because they're.
You're having issues with like yeah, you do need cores on the fucking thing if you want to do multitasking very well.
No, I multitask just fine on it. It's optimized. The hardware and software is better optimized so that it runs smoother and faster.
I don't know. Like you were having that issue with the fucking streaming where it does that like garbly goop.
I don't know if that's with the cores. I think that's
I
a.
think it is. I think that is something with the core, like with your
Well,
hard.
here, the only fair comparison.
Run a benchmark on that.
That's what I was gonna say. So run a benchmark.
And Sean, you know if they make those for Macs.
They do, dude. Reviewers use them all the time on YouTube. Oh my god, the genies. The gurus. Oh god, it was so funny when you said that. Oh my god, the genies.
Never been to the fucking
You
The G,
should.
like you have to get on like rub a fucking bottle to get something to work. By rub a bottle, I mean to rub some dude's cock with like $200 to fix something that anyone like. Same thing with, like iPhones too. It's just their whole sort of philosophy is like, oh, if you want to fix something, okay, great. You try to touch anything, we're gonna void your warranty. Which
Oh
goes
fuck.
against like a ton of like laws, and they're being sued like by 20 people. People pay so much money to Apple, they can just keep affording to throw lawyers at it. You know why Apple is so like one of the like most profitable companies?
Why is that?
Because they give you shit and they sell it for fucking gold. Like they're the fucking alchemists over here. They turn like lead into gold in terms of like shit, but they don't actually make it gold. They just make you pay the money that if it's fucked.
Oh my god, I can't breathe.
Like I could probably get a fucking Chromebook and it'd probably run similarly to a fucking
Dude,
Mac.
a fucking Chromebook does not compare to a Mac. Get the fuck out
Yeah,
of
the
here.
price is like a tenth of it.
Dude, they don't have any specs. They don't have any storage. They don't do
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, the price runs better than a fucking Mac.
Oh my
It's
god.
like,
Here,
pay
here,
like
okay.
$100 for something. What do you expect? You're paying a tenth the price of a fucking like entry level MacBook.
Let me Google Chromebook. Okay. Do people even still buy those?
Yeah, because they're cheap. Like for like old people and shit, it's great.
Alright, let's see. Oh, fuck. Oh, you crack me up. You're hilarious. Let's see. Me Chrome OS. No, it's not. How do I
Probably
make
better.
the switch?
It's similar to fucking Mac OS.
Yeah, they
Fucking.
copied Apple. See, they copied them. They're followers, not leaders of
I think that
innovation.
they. I think it was based off of a Linux distribution, actually.
Chrome OS?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it is too. I think that's what I've heard.
that's what most things are based off of.
Yeah, fucking shitix.
Well, you know what Mac was based off of? Well,
Windows.
they didn't use Linux. They used like this was back before I think Linux. Well, Linux was around, but they had something else. And it used to be this like open fucking platform, and it was it Debian or I forget the fucking name. Like they had it based off of like it's like a fucking common ancestor that kind of everything was based off.
Yeah, I thought they. I don't know if the original like OS 10 was actually based off of anything.
I think it probably was. 'Cause they had I don't remember. Maybe it was Solaris or something like old like that.
All right, This is a Samsung Chromebook. It's 100, 200. Oh shit! This is $1,000 Chromebook. What the
Yeah,
fuck? Who pays $1,000 for a Chromebook? Because I'm looking at it, I'm like, it's
LA
got.
public school district.
No, honestly, they
I was
probably.
like, yeah, it was my school, like my fucking public. Well, they got a like a some sort of grant for that. And that's why we had like Macs. That's where my hatred of Macs started. They were fucking. They would break all the time.
They no,
Had
they
those fuckers
fucking
just like
don't.
start breaking, and I was like, oh god.
Dude, my mom works on these every day. It's always the Windows computers they're breaking at her school, not the Macs.
Well, at least with the Windows ones, you can fix it.
Dude, you can't. It's like impossible. They get stuck on
It's easy.
updates.
It's so easy to fucking fix it. Like Windows 10, I'll give it that. That's been kind of a shit one. But if they had Windows 7 installed, it wouldn't be too
Dude,
bad. Like I
no, okay, I don't know what version of Windows they use at the schools, but I remember even when I was at school,
probably fucking Vista.
no, it wasn't. No, it was 7, but it's some different version of it. Because when you would boot it up, the laptops, this was our problem. First of all, they gave us these shitty, like, netbooks. Do you remember netbooks?
Um,
They were kind of like in between a laptop and a tablet. They were like these really poor people. They were poor people basically. Laptops, and they had us use these. And they had Windows 7 on it, and when you would boot it up, it would do the updates before you got to the main desktop. So you had to wait for the
well,
updates.
that's not a problem with Windows. That's a problem with the administrator because you can configure that if you have an enterprise version of Windows, which I imagine they probably do.
I guess so, but dude, that was insane.
Well, that's a configuration issue. Like, where I worked at, we had Windows 10, now we have Windows 10. All that stuff's configured by the administrators.
I bet it is a configuration thing, but it was like, again, it was like fucking issues with that shit. It was always
Well, that's
Windows.
what happens when you have public school. fucking administrators. You're not hiring the best and the brightest.
You're not wrong on that one. I'll give you that. All right,
Well, like,
let's look at the cheapest Chromebook. How about that? Do you want to do that?
yeah, let's go and look at the cheapest Chrome.
Okay, I'm seeing 199, 179, and we'll compare it to the superior Mac. Let's see. Okay, 179 is the cheapest. I'm seeing. What the fuck? That looks like garbage. I'm actually gonna get. Let's get the other 179 one. And that looks like garbage too. God, these all look like garbage.
Well, I think so. And then another thing to consider too is because of this viral outbreak, I think there has been like they won't even show me prices for half of these.
Oh, they show me the prices for these. Let's look at the specs. Let's
They're
look
not
at.
even showing me fucking prices.
All right, we can buy this on Best Buy. We'll go to Best Buy. Oh, the item's no longer available in new condition. Okay. It has. Oh, wow. It has a staggering 16 gigabyte hard drive. That's killer, dude. 4 gigabytes of RAM. Yeah, there we go. 1.6 gigahertz processor. Intel Celeron. Chrome OS, 10-hour battery life. All right, let's look at the superior Macintosh. Okay, the MacBook. Okay, well, we'll be fair. We'll do the MacBook Air. 4 cores Intel i7 up to. Okay,
What's
that's up to.
What's the price?
Yeah, let me go to the base model. Sorry, that said up to. Let me go to the base one. Base one has 1.1 gigahertz 10th generation i3, Turbo Boost 3.2 gigahertz, Intel Iris, 8 gigabytes memory, 256 SSD, Touch ID, Thunderbolt ports, Retina display. Now, to be honest with you, I think the MacBook Air is kind of pointless. Like, if you're going to be paying that much money, just go for the Pro. So, let's do the Pro 13-inch.
Okay, what was the price?
Okay, so the base Air is 1,000, and then the base.
So for that price, I could buy 5 Chromebooks.
Yeah, 5 pieces of shit.
I know, but if you're gonna be doing this on like a fucking school district, there you go. You're doing this at enterprise. You're gonna give this as a gift for someone.
Dude, I wouldn't give anybody a Chromebook as a gift.
I can make grandparents one of those.
I would never.
I absolutely, because it's for what they would use.
Yeah, see, you're giving it to your grandparents, see?
Because you can do basic, YouTube. You can do processing of like maybe not Word, but they have the Google version, which is.
Well, you can do Word on it, I think. Yeah, I think you can do Word on it. I saw in one of the pictures.
You can do Office 365 probably. You might even be able to install regular Office. Like, let's see.
I think Chromebook is great for old people and for kids. I don't think it's for adults.
Well, they have the touch one too.
Oh, yeah, there's some that are touch.
Which, to my knowledge, Mac doesn't. For $300, I get a touch one that has.
Dude, I don't want a touch screen on a laptop. And Macs have the touch bar on the keyboard.
What the fuck's a touch bar?
I don't know. You should go to an Apple store and use it.
Okay, yeah, I'll go to an Apple store right now and get infected with coronavirus.
No, I mean when the virus is over, you should go to the Genie bar at the Apple store.
Weenie bar.
The what?
Like Weenie Hut Jr.
Goofy Goobers. That was from SpongeBob. Weenie Hut, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, good. Made the right reference. But no, you should go to one and experience it for yourself. Experience these hipster laptops, as you call them.
Well, they fucking are hipster laptops. Like they're $1,000 for a fucking laptop. Like if we're gonna be comparing apples to apples.
Nice
I
pun.
could go and get a custom laptop made.
Wait, what was that? Bring up that here, because this will make you freak out. What was that monitor that you said was like $1,000?
Oh Jesus! There's like there's a ton of those fuckers out there.
Because guess what Apple has?
Probably like a $10,000 monitor.
No, sir. Actually, I forget how much it is. Let me check. Okay, that's what I thought. You were close. It's 5,000.
Holy shit! That's like car price right there, like a used car.
Now, okay, this pisses me off too. I will agree with you. This part's overpriced. Do you want to know how much the monitor stand is?
How much?
Take a guess.
$500.
Go up.
600.
Up.
800.
1,000.
What the fuck? That is the price of a fucking computer, right?
Dude, it is. Now, it is. Is it a really nice stand? It is. Is it $1,000 stand? No fucking way. The monitor, though, it's a 32-inch Retina 6K monitor with HDR and a bunch of other shit. XDR, technically, whatever that means.
I mean, how much was that fucking MacBook Air that you were talking about? Because I've
1,000.
$1,000. All right, because I found. Let's see.
Find that other monitor, because, like, I will admit, like, I actually saw this new monitor in person. It is gorgeous. It is a beautiful monitor. If I had, like, all the money in the world, I would definitely get one, but it is expensive. It's a pro monitor for sure.
Let's see. For an extra $79, I went to that place where I bought my computer from. I get a fucking over here $1,079 for much better computer. Let's copy this over here. And this probably isn't the best place too. I could probably find some better ones.
Oh my god.
And it's got fucking the RGB shit in there. So that fucking Apple doesn't have that.
What do you mean RGB?
Where it does the fucking colors.
Well, let me see this thing. Oh, you mean with the keyboard?
Yeah.
Why? Well, their keyboards are backlit. They're not colored. I don't get the. I'll be honest. I don't get what the point of the colors is.
Here either, but it fucking and this one actually has like a fucking like a video card in there. Not even no integrated video card bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Dude, that thing is thick as shit. This thing is thick as shit.
Not thick as shit.
Yeah, it's thick as shit. Dude, it's huge. I don't want to carry that around.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Dude, how much does this fucking thing weigh?
I think I'll tell you somewhere.
Yeah, how much does this weigh? Because to me, laptops, the big thing is weight.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, where is it? Where the fuck is the weight? Let's see. It's slim. Oh, slim. You call that shit slim? The fuck? Video capture card? No, it does have a video card. Let's see, 240 gigabytes. Why does it have a 240? That's a weird size.
I like 120. I mean, those things are easy to upgrade to, anyways. And it's got like a fucking 10th generation i7 up to 5 gigahertz with the turbo.
It doesn't tell me the weight of this fucking thing. I want to find out the weight. It looks like it's heavy.
It probably weighs like, I don't know.
It probably weighs a lot.
That does. My fucking Alienware one, I mean, that thing weighs. That was probably a heavy boy.
Let's Google Mac versus PC. Let's see what the people are saying.
Yeah, if you have a ton of money to go and just throw it, and you don't really care about performance. Max probably.
Do Macs perform?
Not really. Not the fucking no. No, they really can't. Like, and if it can perform, you can buy something more efficient for less money that performs better. You're paying for an operating system, and that's pretty much it. Like, and I guess a look and a Mac and an app and access to the weenie bar.
Access to the weenie bar. Okay. Let's look at the Mac Pro. You want to talk about specs? Well,
All right, how much is the Mac Pro?
I'll admit this one gets up there. Let's see.
This is a desktop or this the MacBook?
Yeah, this is the desktop. This thing's a
Okay.
fucking bitch. Bitch and beast. Let's see. We'll get the tower. Okay. Let's configure this thing. Okay, I'm gonna spec it out. 2.5 gigahertz, 28 core Intel Xeon W processor, turbo
Okay.
boost up to 4.4 gigahertz. Is that enough power for you? 28 cores.
How much gigahertz?
2.5.
Okay, that's like shit.
Yeah, but okay, this is weird. I'm not gonna. Well, okay. The base model has 3.5
Yeah, because you
gigahertz,
have like more. Yeah, because they have so many fucking cores on there.
so you don't
It's
need it.
well, no, it depends on the application. Some applications don't like multi-core. Like some of them don't work very well with multi-core.
It does say it can be turbo boosted up to 4.4 gigahertz, though. The top one.
Alright, we're gonna go with the fucking core count.
Okay, the memory. The base is 32 gigabytes. You can configure it up to 1.5 terabytes of memory, like fucking RAM.
All right, how much is that gonna cost?
I'm not making this up. $25,000.
All right, because you can do that with Windows computers too. Like Windows 10 supports up to I think like 2 terabytes of RAM. Like I think just the regular one, or I think that's the Pro version.
Graphics. 2 Radeon Pro Vega to Duo with two 32 gigabyte HBM2 memory cache, an extra $10,800.
All right, what's the price? Name the price.
Oh,
Spec it out however much you want. Let's do the fucking price.
we need the 8 terabytes of SSD storage. Apple Afterburner card. Might as well. Let's do a stainless steel frame with the wheel. Okay, this is some bullshit. I'm gonna sound like you. Do you know how much the wheels are just to add wheels to this thing?
How much?
$400.
Yeah, 'cause you're one card. Like yeah, that's you're building fucking servers.
Let's add the magic mouse and the trackpad.
The Magic Mouse, God, that thing's so fucking stupid.
It's not ergonomic, but I do get the point of it.
What is the point if it's not ergonomic? That's the most important thing with the fucking mouse and like making
Well,
sure that you have
it's
buttons.
to use all the gestures on it. Like that is what's nice about
Yes,
Macs is the gestures.
I can just put fucking buttons on there and click the fucking buttons on the mouse.
It's more intuitive with the gestures and you can do more. Okay, here's the final price. You better be sitting down for this one. $53,948.
All right, let's see. Yeah, that's a little bit
Uh,
fucking ridiculous.
but here's the thing. I don't think a lot of people are going to be specking it out this much.
All right, we'll spec it out to a build that would be
Reasonable?
a reasonable build for that computer.
Okay. We'll do that.
Because I can tell you, I could probably buy a fucking server for cheaper than that.
Well, servers are different.
Okay, but it's probably cheaper.
Okay, we're going to just keep it at the base, everything. I'll read out what all that stuff is. I'm going to just upgrade the fucking storage. Let's see. 3.5 gigahertz, 8 core, turbo boost up to 4 gigahertz. I think that's good power.
Well, how much cores do you have?
8.
All right, 8 core.
32 gigabytes of RAM, which I think you can change that actually. In this tower thing, you might be able to change that. Radeon Pro 580X, 8 gigabytes GDR5 memory. I'll bump up the storage. Okay, that's gonna really make the price go up. 1 tera. Is 256 terabyte or 256 gigabytes of SSD enough?
No, you're gonna want more storage.
Okay, we'll do a terabyte of SSD.
Yeah, that's probably
We
good.
are down. We are up to $6,400.
All right, I'm going to start configuring this fucking computer.
You need to have the same specs.
All right, so I posted in the chat.
Okay, I don't know if it's gonna transfer all the configs over, but it's basically everything that's base on here except the storage gets bumped up to 1 terabyte SSD.
All right, so
Prices
that's
and everything. Just saying.
that's not that hard. Okay, so I'm starting with the $1,600 system. Let's go and see what I can configure with this bitch. All right.
That's what Alex says when he goes to a oh, make sure you mute that so we don't get the audio killed for copyright's sake.
What? Kill what?
The music in the car.
Oh, the music in the background. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't want to get the copyright cops on us.
Yeah. They're probably at 1 second probably going to do us in.
And what was the how many cores did you have?
8.
You had 8 cores. Okay, let's see with this one. What was the gigahertz?
Let me go back. So I'm looking at the Mac Mini now. Let's see. 3.5 gigahertz turbo boost up to 4.
All right, I got 3.8 gigahertz turbo boost to 4.6 gigahertz.
Okay.
So Ryzen. All right, let's go.
Comparing computers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alex was ranting about Macs again.
Yeah.
It was so.
Yeah, I can click this button. I just have it fucking overclocked from the factory.
I feel like going back to the same topic. Like I feel like Macs are dummy proof. Like they're like if you're about the technologically dumbest of the dumb, right? I think Macs are probably the best. Like for you personally, like. But if you're like if you know what you're talking about, if you know
if you're on Geek Squad,
then maybe a PC is probably better.
That's why I always say it just depends on the person.
Let's configure this shit. Let's see what we can get. All right. Let's get this back.
Pimp my bitch.
I mean, there's no question that Apple's gonna, be more expensive just because,
because
they can.
Yeah, because they're like they're the Nike of computers, basically. They're like you can get a shoe anywhere. You can get a shoe anywhere at any price, but like Apple's like the brand name with all kinds of brand name shit.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you pay a tax, the Apple tax.
32 gigabytes of memory.
I think that's what we had. Let me go back again. Yeah, 32 gigabytes of RAM, DDR4.
All right. Let's go and see.
I know yours is going to be cheaper.
All right. What was the video card information? Did it even have a video card?
Yes. Radeon Pro 580X, 8 gigabytes, GDDR5 memory.
Well, let's go and fucking have some fun with this video card. All right. What was that one again? The 850X?
580X with 8 gigabytes Radeon Pro GDDR5 memory.
All right, so I could get that AMD Radeon
RX
580. RX 580?
Yeah.
All right, get the same. I can get 2 of those cards actually. I'm gonna throw that in there.
It doesn't say RX, but it just says 580X with 8 gigabytes Radeon Pro.
Oh, you know what? I could go one further. I could go and do GTX 1660 Super.
GTX. Sounds like a GTR.
We're gonna get 2 of those.
Well, let me see how much the Mac Mini is. I think that's their cheapest computer. Yo, Mac Mini is 800.
Actually, fuck it. We're gonna go and just do a 2080 Super. It's one of the higher end video cards. Or what was that Titan one that I keep hearing about? Can I throw that
Oh
in
yeah,
there?
the GTX Titan.
Let's see. I don't know if they have any of those in stock.
I think the Titan was like super overpriced when it came out, and people were mocking it.
I'm gonna get a 2080 Ti, but I'm gonna keep. Oh, you know what? Yeah, why not? Why not? It's just still gonna be cheaper.
You see, you already know it's gonna be cheaper going into this.
Let's go and see. Oh, and I can get Ghost Recon Breakpoint for free with it. No, I can't.
CNN, the top 10 women Joe Biden might choose as his VP, and who's on the first fucking image here? Kamala Harris.
Why would he pick her?
Because she's the candidate they really want in the White House. Because if Biden wins, they'll just have him retire, and she'll pick it up for him, or she does all the work, and he's just sort of a placeholder.
Let's see the solid state drives. 1 terabyte solid state drive. That's an M2 All right, so that's gonna have that. Oh, and I get a free 2 terabyte regular mechanical hard drive with that.
Yeah, okay. To be fair, you do need to put 1 terabyte SSD on there.
No, I already have 1 terabyte of SSD, and I have 2 terabytes of mechanical.
So I have a question now. And maybe some people in the YouTube verse can help us out too. If like say like Donald Trump Jr. were to run for president, and then Donald Trump would run as his vice president, and then Donald Trump Jr. would just say, screw it, I didn't want this thing anyway, and then decided to resign.
Yeah.
Is that
like
even allowed?
Because I'm saying because see I don't know, because my guess is if like Kamala Harris, right? Say Kamala Harris was to be VP, and they do all the stuff that you're talking about. Like, would that not open the door for more shady stuff on both sides?
Probably. That would definitely.
Sean, did you come with a monitor?
No.
Right.
Remember that? I gotta pay for that $5,000 monitor.
Let's see. Those.
Yeah, I think.
They come with speakers.
No. I think with the whole Kamala Harris pick is all about, the VP is going to be the real president. That's what Scott Adams has been saying. I think Cernovich has been saying the same thing.
Yeah.
But the thing
that
is,
goes without saying.
Well, but I wonder, is that how the voters are going to see it?
Probably. Well, I mean, for the Democrats, they're going to look at it as, a couple of things. The main thing is he's not Trump. Like, that's because they're crazy. They're crazy like that. They're like, as long as they'll vote Hitler in as long as it's not Trump. Like, that's their messed up way of thinking. Of course, to maybe get additional votes, like you're trying to reach out to more votes, you're probably going to have to get like the VP who's somewhat put together. And that's probably where Kamala comes in, even though the whole put together thing, that's a argument in itself. But
I think you'll be seeing her probably on the campaign more than Biden on the campaign trail.
It's possible.
And I think those debates between Pence will be interesting. I think
Yeah,
Trump and Biden is just going to be an absolute massacre. Trump is going to
yeah, yeah,
destroy him. But Pence versus Kamala will be interesting.
yeah.
Ron Paul wants to fire Fauci because, quote, he wants control over people, unquote.
I mean, oh, they need to stop. They need to stop with this Fauci mess. Like he knows. Like, look, he knows what he's doing. Okay, you may not like him, but this guy's been around forever. He's one of the most intelligent people when it comes to like immunology. Like, just like don't worry about it. Like let him give his advice. Like and then Trump can take his advice. Trump can do what he does. And it's fine. I just like you want to be like even if you disagree with them, like in a crisis like this, you want the brightest minds you can there. And so yeah, I mean I don't know. I have to push back on that one. Even though I like Rand Paul.
All right, Sean, I just posted a text file with the fucking specifications.
This was Ron Paul, who I think is honestly kookier than Rand.
I mean, he is, but I mean, it's yeah, I know. He's just I don't know that some of the stuff. Just hearing him talk, I'm just like, dude, I used to like you at one point. Damn, and then you just kind of.
Well, I do think Fauci's credibility is going to get questioned a lot more now because he is a little, I think I've heard, defensive of the World Health Organization.
Well, yeah, I mean,
they fucked up. Like he's from the establishment too.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, but I mean,
it's hard to go through your own people.
Look, there's a lot. Okay, so there's a like. I could see from a medical standpoint, I could see defending some of the doctors. Like, it's like the FBI, right? I could see defending some of the doctors and some of the volunteers that work in that organization. But like, the top is corrupt. Like, the top is super corrupt. And so that's kind of where you're at. I feel like there's parallels to like the FBI and the World Health Organization as far as that goes. Yeah, but I mean, so I mean, you don't want to. Yeah, I don't know. I guess from a doctor's standpoint, I guess you could kind of, it's hard to defend. It's hard not to defend because some of those doctors are good people that work in that organization, but yeah, you're run by a bunch of corrupt fucks, so it's hard to. I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna need to see more of Fauci to give my final verdict on him, honestly. Yeah. But I think he's my current opinion before I learn more about him is that I think he's been pretty good, and he's thinking about things from a doctor's mind and a more scientific mind. But the one thing I'm seeing on Twitter, again, I need to read into it more so I give a final verdict, but it is troubling to see that apparently Pence told him to stop going on CNN, and then he went on MSNBC, Fauci, and started praising the head of the World Health Organization. And again, I would need to see the clips before I fully, make an analysis of that, see if he actually did that. But if he did do that, he needs to cut that shit out, because we all know now the World Health Organization cannot be trusted at all. I'm not worried about this taking away freedom crap. No, I'm worried about the credibility of the people we're propping up or not propping up.
There's no question. The list of accomplishments that Dr. Fauci has is damn near unprecedented. Like, it's damn near unparalleled. But I mean, if that's the case, like some of the clips that could be a problem, but like I just don't see how it's that much of a problem because at the end of the day, Trump's making the decisions, and it's
Mm-hmm.
obvious Trump is making the decision. Like he's the big man in the room, and he's going to do what he's going to do. And but you do, but yeah, but he is good. And this and getting pushback from Fauci, honestly, it makes Trump's decisions that much better because it makes his leadership that much better because like he has people that are giving him pushback and he's still making good decisions. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a little bit of that, because it's easy to be a leader when you have a whole bunch, like it's easy to make the decisions that you need to when you have a whole bunch of yes men underneath you. And this is what we did from like the Bushes and Obamas and all that stuff, like that had a whole bunch of yes men signing off on whatever they did. But like, it takes a leadership to to be able to have the best people for the job, even if they give you pushback. You know, you need the right you need all the intelligence that you can get. You need all the analysis and opinion, like expert opinion, and you need all of that to be able to make this decision because this really is an unprecedented time we're living in. And like I don't know. I like what Trump's doing. I think he should just stay. Everything should just stay where it's at. And Trump. I have full faith in Trump. I have
Did
full faith that Trump's going to make the right decision.
Did you guys see the clip of the reporter asking Trump about Tiger King?
Oh yeah, that was great.
Okay, crazy thing about that. I was in a Zoom call with Donald Trump Jr. himself when
Mm-hmm.
the reporter was asking that question, and his girlfriend, Kimberly Guilfoyle, came over and told him about it right in the middle of the call.
Mm-hmm.
It was wild.
Yeah.
Because we were on a big campaign call with a bunch of other people. And so he was reacting to it like live with us. It was really funny and crazy at the same time. But I then watched, I think, the second episode of that last night where they introduced that
Yeah.
Mario character who was like a drug dealer and shit.
Yeah.
And that one woman like got her arm bitten off by a tiger.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, see, here's the thing about that documentary I've noticed so far. I might watch, if I guess I'll have enough time, I'll watch one more episode tonight before I go to bed. In, on the one hand, while the Tiger King dude himself, from what I've seen so far, is somewhat unethical, that fucking Carol Basket chick is crazy. She's like the same, different side of the same coin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fucking Joe Exotic didn't kill his husband.
Oh yeah, they did reveal that in this episode that her husband magically disappeared, and so
Yeah.
people think like he could have been murdered.
Well, after the documentary, apparently they're reopening that case to look into Carol Baskin.
Yo.
And I wonder if, because here's the thing. Well, you didn't get. Yeah, you have to fucking finish that movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm getting on, but the thing I noticed is like the Tiger King dude. I don't hate him. I hate Carol Basket like the moment I saw her. She just gave me that creepy, weird cat lady vibes and just like this weird, like old lady that's crazy.
She works with PETA.
She works with what?
PETA.
Of course she does.
Did you get to meet like the guru guy?
The what guy?
The guru guy yet?
Are you thinking of the Mogadishu?
No, the kind of fat guy who also has tigers.
Oh yeah, the white dude with like the white hair.
Yeah, well, like got tigers and he's got like a bunch of girlfriends or wives or
Yeah, yeah,
whatever.
yeah. He's got like 9 wives. Nobody knows how many wives he has.
Well, fucking Joe has like, or had, or I don't
Husbands.
know, he has like 3 husbands, but it's a little bit different. Like that's more common with like people have a
Yeah.
bunch of partners.
Did you look? His husbands, like except the one guy, are like the most hillbilly, like rednecky people ever. Like the one guy has like 2 teeth. I'm not even exaggerating.
Yep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. These are
And they all live in like trailers or with rats and all kinds of rodents and cockroaches. It's like disgusting. I thought he even paid his employees somewhat well, and they're living in these like shitholes.
I mean, but all none of them really pay their employees. Bill Carroll doesn't even pay her employees. They're all volunteers, and the other guys like doesn't pay him either. That's how these fucking operations are run. But Carol can take the high, like, oh, at least that. Well, like she's like, oh yeah, well, these people don't pay their employees. Well, she doesn't pay them at all.
Jesus Christ. What a
Like,
bitch.
I don't know, like Joe's really the only likable guy I think of that whole group of people.
Dude, he actually is. Like the one thing I do know is that he eventually like puts basically like a hit on her or threatens to murder her or tries to murder her or something. So I do know that kind of happens near the end, but dude, she just is crazy. Like he's right. I know they're from what I'm gathering, it seems like this beef is really about each other trying to take out their competitor, but there's something about her that just bothers me more. Maybe it's just all the only because of the stuff I've seen so far, but she just seems so fake and so full of it and just all in this for the fame and all in it for the attention. Like she's just crazy.
Yeah, she's definitely nuts. Definitely
Like
nuts.
could you imagine being married to her?
No, no, I'd be dead.
Yeah.
That's a good that's probably the best reply you could give to that.
Sean, you ever read that thing I fucking sent you? It's still cheaper than your fucking Mac.
I mean, I did read it, but like it's a lot. Let me try. No monitor, no microphone, motherboard, mouse, network. Let's see. Okay, where's the CPU? Ryzen, 3.8 gigahertz, 12 cores. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it doesn't surprise me. Joe Exotic husband reveals new details on their relationship. Joe
It's spicy. It's spicy. I don't know.
Oh, there's a definition of spicy. God, what a man. Now, here's one thing that they did bring up that genuinely made me think. Since lions, tigers, and all these things are endangered, is it then the right thing to do is to actually have sanctuaries for them in America?
Well, I mean, they have more tigers over here than in fucking Africa. At least they're saving the species.
I think it is the right thing to do as long as they're giving enough open space to roam. Like if you're keeping them in cages, that's not good for them. Like that was the thing that was funny is they went to Carol Baskett's place and she had him in the smallest like rundown, there's no non-main there was how do you say unmaintained like cages. They had like weeds and shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at least, well, I don't know. It's better than not having. They're saving the fucking species.
Mm. How much crazier does it get?
Oh, it gets pretty nutty.
Tiger King. Oh, does he? Oh, God, I should try and find the live streams he was doing. I wonder if EPP fucking got more views than us, probably.
Oh, who? Joe?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he probably has a shit ton now.
Dude, he had like a fucking like green screen, these expensive cameras and shit. Oh my God. I think that's gonna become a trend, is making documentaries about crazy shit. Cause that's honestly shit we've kind of even talked about when we like find these like interesting people. Like Owen Benjamin. Like imagine doing like a legit documentary on him.
On who? Owen Benjamin.
Owen
Someone
Benjamin.
did make like a YouTube one.
Yeah, but I mean like a legit one.
Yeah, they could probably. I'm surprised they haven't, honestly. Because he probably has some interesting stuff.
Well, since I think it's getting a little bit late and we're running out of steam here, we're going to close out this stream for tonight. So, thank you everyone for tuning in to Real News Quarantine episode 13, I believe we're up to. We've been doing quite a few of these, and we finally found the Penn State campus in Minecraft, which is pretty cool. I guess I'll watch another episode of Tiger King and get through that. I think it's 7 episodes. It's quite a bit more than I thought it was, but I'll definitely watch it. Because I will say, every episode ends with you wanting more, because they end on like a cliffhanger. So, I'll check that out, report back in, and maybe we'll do a review on it. We'll see. But thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you, Kelly, for being our new viewer. And we shall see you guys later. Please hit subscribe and tune in next time. And wash your hands.